Contestant number 2, Ailina binti Razali, born between us. Born between us, Ailina binti Razali.
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I come from a small coastal town in the east part of Peninsula Malaysia. When I was younger, there was only one KFC store in the whole town at a time. So KFC was a luxury. I remember one time when my parents bought the bucket set, about 10 pieces. There is 6 in my family. My parents, my elder sister, Katli, my brother, Abang, my twin sister, Aka, and myself, Adi. So my parents put 1 piece of chicken in everyone's plate, and there were 4 left. And I thought, yay, the siblings could get 1 more piece each. Then my mom looked at all of us and said, the 3 pieces is for Aka, and the rest of you can share that 1 piece. I always thought that my parents favored my twin sister more. You know why? I think during the delivery, when she came out first, yes, she's older by me by 5 minutes. All the joy, the excitement, the love that my parents had went out to her for that 5 minutes before the doctor said, whoops, there's another one. So when I came out, there was nothing left for me. So from there on, we could not stand each other. But there was also perks of being twins. We were not the typical twins. There were fights. Nope, there was not the argument fights where you scream at the top of your voice. It's more of the wrestling type, the physical ones. If there were a category for wrestlers, women wrestlers at the age of 12 and below, I think my twin sister and I would have won one of the best player and PV wrestler. But we couldn't stand each other, but we went to the same school from kindergarten all the way to secondary. And when we were in secondary, we went to a boarding school and we were placed in different dorms. You would think that people who cannot stand each other would be excited, very happy to be placed at different dorms. But then we realized there was hiccups to it. If my parents give messages, I have to walk all the way to her dorm. Or if my parents gave her something, she would have to walk all the way to my dorm. And so we went to see the headmistress and then told her, can we have the same dorm, please? And she said no, because she, as everyone else, thought that twins are always together. So this is how character building will be, for you to be separate. But for us, that's not convenience at all. So we did what we know best. We cried out and we said, no, please, headmister, we are the twins. We cannot be separated. We were not even separated while we were in the womb all the way to school. And so she relented. And then she gave us in the same dorm. So when she doesn't want, my sister doesn't want to go to the school, she would just ask me to go. That's one of the perks of being twin. But then after 18 years old, we realized that we want to set different paths for each of us. And we couldn't stand anymore at that time to be together. So she went to study engineering in Australia, and I chose to study economics in Japan. So that's really far. We were so set on being different from each other that we want to set out different paths, different lives, and even the taste in men. Thank God for that. But she is who she is. She had different sets of personalities. And when we were 30s, I think at that time she has got the idea of being twin. She wasn't so meticulous in trying to win argument every single time that we had, like I do. And then she was always the one who would concede in every argument. And I thought at that time, hey, I'm being the stronger twin. But she was making memories from those arguments, and she was using that to know me better and to strengthen that bond. She was always the one who would reach out first to ask for coffee or to make a call. And I didn't realize it then that there was just to strengthen the bond. She is, as I said again, a different personality, and I am who I am. And I realized I don't have to define myself by being someone to do something that is different than hers. And when I come to realize that, our relationship got better. And we didn't fight anymore. Sure, we have arguments, but I added strength to the bond that is between us. We all have siblings. And we have bad moments with each other because we are different. And they are who they are, and we are who we are. It's given you would have deeper opinions. You would have arguments, fights, but it doesn't have to wait for them to make the first move to say, I'm sorry, to pick up the phone. My friend and I look forward to meet up face to face. But now, even with the COVID, even with the lockdown, even when we couldn't see each other, our bond is still strong. Why? Because we still have that connection by video call. There will always be that bond between you and your loved ones. And no matter how bad things get, even when you are forced apart due to a pandemic, hold on to that bond. Keep in touch. Make it stronger. And that will give you the strength to hold on until you get to see each other again. Back to you, Contest Chair.